Hey, bear. Hey guys, go. Check him out. Hey guys, Steve here. Welcome to another video. Make sure you guys stay tuned on this one because throughout this video, I'm going to share some tips and tricks for you guys to be successful out here during the springtime. And I'm going to share with you guys one of my biggest springtime fly fishing secrets. Now let's go over the setup real quick. This is a 5-weight, 9-foot rod. It's a Sage foundation. I'm riding a 3X tippet, you guys, because it is early spring. The fish aren't as spooky yet, and I'm using a bigger bug. I can get away with it. You guys can see the main channel right over here. So my anticipation is, you guys see that bush right over there? Right behind the bush, the whole little slow pocket, that's where I'm expecting the fish to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast right on the edge where that slow water meets the fast water, and I'm gonna let my fly drift right through there. I'm gonna try to get as perfect of a drift as possible. There should be no tension on it. You guys can see we ended up right in the bush. Now we're gonna drift that other opposite bank of me. And we got no takers. Doesn't mean they're not here. Could be just we're not throwing what they want. Could be they're just not feeding right at this minute, but we're not going to give up yet. Now we didn't get any takers in there after all that talk, but this spot just looks way too juicy. The structure, everything about it just tells me there's got to be a fish sitting there. So before we press on, I grab my other rod. I'm going to run a little nymph through there and see what happens. Oh, you guys, I just missed a fish. You guys probably couldn't tell from where you were standing, but it hit the bobber, which probably means I need to switch back to my dry fly. That was cool. Now remember, you guys, it is vitally important that our drift is perfect. We want no drag on that bobber, just like if we're fishing a dry fly. That allows that nymph to get right where it needs to be and gives the fish the presentation they typically want. That right there is a perfect example why I often say don't stress particular bug you're throwing. Don't get me wrong, matching the hatch is vitally important. Generally throwing what's appropriate for time of year, and if there's an obvious hatch going on, yes, you're going to do much better on it, but presentation is key. So as you guys, I don't know if you guys can saw that if the camera got it or not because it was kind of out of frame, but the fish just rose and hit on the bobber, just a regular white bobber. So, oh, sorry, we're fly fishing, I forgot, an indicator. So that just tells you guys if you have a perfect drift, perfect presentation, even if you're not matching the hatch exactly, you'll still catch fish. Alright guys, we meandered down rivers a ways and we're going to do the same thing. You guys are going to see a pattern here. You can see a bush right over there. Right behind it is a little slack pocket. That's where I expect the fish to be, so we're going to target that pocket. There you guys go. Oh, we had a fish on, you guys, right in that pocket as we discussed. I'm so sorry I did it again. I caught you guys. Every once in a while when I fish with the camera behind me, I catch the audience. As you guys just saw, that proves the point what we talked about. I cast it right behind that bush, right in that pocket. Instantly a fish ate it. He got off because I didn't get a good hook set, but nevertheless there's a fish there. We're fishing the right water. I'm still not so confident in the right bug. I think I might switch to a green drake. They love this cloudy weather. The stoneflies, not so much. Let's see what we got for bugs. I think I'm gonna change. What do we got here? I think we're gonna try this one. And I think I'm also gonna put some fluorocarbon tippet on there because I did see a few fish come up and reject it, so when that happens, put on some smaller tippet, smaller bug, see what happens. All we can do, right? Oh my goodness, missed another one, guys. At this rate, we're not gonna catch any fish because I'm gonna miss them all. There you guys go. We got him. A few flies later, but we got him. See if we can land this guy. Let's go, baby. It's a nice fish too. He was old and stubborn. Very nice, you guys. Let's get this guy landed and put back. I spent 20 minutes trying to get this guy because I'm stubborn and I love smart old fish. He gave me a run for my money. I had to switch bugs 4 times. Finally, a green drake got him. That's what he wanted. I think he's almost ready. There he goes. Oh, not quiet. He saw me and he said, "Hail no." Oh, he's running again. But we came here, you guys. Let's enjoy this moment. If he gets off, he gets off. No reason to rush him. Right in that pocket, you guys, though, that's where he was hanging out. Right behind that bush. That's where these old, wise fish like to sit. Now I'm kind of glad I missed the other fish right before him because he was smaller. It all works out the way it's supposed to. All right, let's bring him in. I don't want to make him too tired. Somebody else can catch him one day. There we go. Whoa, very nice. Nice. What a beauty. There you guys go. Check him out. What an absolute beauty of a fish. Thanks, man. All right, swim on, little guy. Swim on. There you go. See you later. Thank you. Yes, we got one. All that smart talk about where to fish. I was starting to get nervous, you guys, because, you know, I had to put my worst to the test. But that guy gave me a run for his money. We missed him a couple times. I saw him come up and reject my fly. He was picky. I know I just said presentation is key, but sometimes some of these older fish, they know what they want. Now, I kept switching bugs. I started with the stonefly. I went to one variation of a green drake. It didn't work. Then I went to a March brown. Then I tried a purple haze. He rejected all of them. And then I put on a different variation of a green drake, and boom, he ate it right away. Let's get another one, eh? Hey, bear. Hey, bear. Got to be careful here, you guys. We're bushwhacking through this little meadows, and there's bear scat and bear tracks everywhere. So we're definitely in bear country here. Just gonna make ourselves known. I love bears. I'm fascinated by the animal. I just don't want to come face to face with one out here right now. It's also why I have bear spray on me. You guys can tell sometimes you gotta take the road a little less traveled. I'm not gonna lie, bears are scary, right? But I've spent a decade out here fly fishing, hiking, and exploring outdoors. I've seen bear out here. I've never had a problem with a bear. One animal that's in abundance out here and also loves this area is moose. Now, moose scared the shit out of me. I have had problems with them. They are very aggressive. They're having fawns right now, which their babies are with them, which is a bad recipe when you come within 10 yards of one. So just make yourself known, be loud. They usually mind their own business. They wander away. There we go. Fish on. Once again, you guys, you saw that little bush right there in front of me? Right behind it, you guys can see it right over there is that pocket. I let it drift right in front of that bush, right by that pocket, right over there ahead of me. That's exactly where the fish was sitting. I saw him come out, move up, eat my fly, go right back down. That is my number one advice for you guys fishing this time of year in the spring. Fish the pockets, you guys. I can't say how important it is, Give it a try sometime. You'll never walk by another one. And look at the spot. There's no obvious big blue hole, big blue deep cutout on the 90-degree river corner right on the side of the road. You'd never think there's fish here, but let me tell you, there are. Let's make quick work of this guy and we'll release him. Somebody else can catch him soon. They're feisty this time of year. Oh, he got off. Even better. Thanks for playing, guy. There we go. Fish on. Just like that, you guys. All right, you guys, quick little look. Let's put this guy right back. Come on, little buddy. Yeah. Well, you guys, we caught a couple fish and I showed you guys tip number 1. Now tip number 2, cut banks. That's where we're going to target in the spring. If you guys look right here, this nice little bank, so the river kind of comes around like this. What that creates on that side, you guys can kind of see the river cuts under the bank with all those bushes over there. Trout love that, especially in the spring. The water's fast, they're going to push out of the main current. They're going to sit under those banks, wait for food to come. So if you guys can see the main, I'm going to use my rod again. You guys can see the main channel is kind of on that side of the river, cutting under that bank. That's what we're going to target. So I'm going to fish really close to that bank, see if we get a taker. Let's go. Now when you guys do this, be prepared to lose some flies, because you likely will. If you're not losing flies, you're not fishing close enough to the bank. Until you get better at it, of course, but even then I still lose flies all the time. Good news, shallow river like this, you can just walk around, pick them right back up. There you guys go, fish on. There you guys go. Like we just talked about, right under that bank. Right under that bank he was. Perfect example of a good cut bank fishing. So tip number 2, you guys, fish the cut banks, especially in the spring. Let's get this guy landed, let's put him back. There you guys go. Nice little guy. Let's put him back. Swim on, little buddy. Woo. People, for some reason, hate the month of May when it comes to fly fishing. And honestly, it's one of my favorite months. I think this is a month I catch some of the biggest fish. I think they are very hungry. They're very easy to catch. You just got to know where they're at. So my big secret for you guys today, and my third and final tip for the day, is fish the tributaries. Now what happens with the tributaries this time of year is they tend to run a lot lower than the main river. They just have a lot less volume. That makes them walk and wadeable, that makes the fish more funneled in certain areas, which we explained to you guys today. So if you guys take the tips and tricks I showed you today and you come fish these tributaries, particularly in the month of May, I guarantee you guys will have some success and you'll probably have a new favorite fishing hole. Now all tributaries hold fish, you guys. There's no particular one that's a secret, like I already said. Just look at the smaller forks. Look at the medium-sized tributaries like this one that feeds your favorite river. Hike up it this spring and see what you can do and apply the knowledge we learned today. Look for that little pocket water near the bushes that I showed you guys. Fish the inner corners. Don't just focus on his big blue deep pools. Definitely hit them as well, but apply the tactics we talked about today. Change bugs if you need to. Be patient. Explore a new spot, and most importantly, just have fun. The fishing will take care of itself. This thing is hitting the spot, you guys. All right, you guys. I'll see you after lunch. You might enjoy the river in peace and quiet. Hey, bear. There you guys go. Fish on. Almost my first cast. I think that was the second cast or third I put in there. Immediately we hooked the fish. Oh, he came off. Oh well. Self-release. I just ran into a couple more anglers, you guys. So I think it was two fellers, super nice and respectful, which if you're watching, thank you very much. Apparently they actually watch my YouTube videos too, so it was nice to meet subscribers out here. Say what's up. And lastly, I want to tell you guys, don't be afraid to bushwhack a little bit. Get off the damn main road. Look in Google Earth for where there's some off the beaten path areas like this that you can follow the river. You'd be amazed at the spots you can find that pretty much nobody ever fishes. Give it a try, trust me. It's worth it. And once you're actually bushwhacking, you realize it's not that bad. It's only the idea of it that sucks. Once you're actually doing it, it's like walking in the woods. Right, guys, sun's starting to set, so we gotta boogie on out of here and get to the truck. I still gotta hike out of here, so found this little forest road. This will pretty much take me close to where my truck's at, so I'll just walk it out. I'd like to thank every single one of you guys for coming along, watching this video, enjoying this adventure. I hope to see you in the next video. If you liked it, please give it a like, please leave a comment. I'm really trying to get the YouTube algorithm to get my videos out there, so those things greatly help the channel and help me. So if you guys would be kind enough, give this video a like, share it, leave a comment, tell me what you guys want to see. If you guys want more tips and trick type videos like this, I'll do more of those. So anyways, happy fishing, you guys. See you next time. Bye.